Hello everybody. Welcome to Melanie's Creative Corner. I hope you're having a blessed day. Today I thought I would come on here, and it was requested that there were some that would like to learn how I made my butterflies. So I'm going to go through step by step and try to explain what I do. So we're going to start off with making a slip stitch. And if you're a beginner and don't know how, all I do is take this end piece, make a loop, just like that, so both of them cross over. Then we're going to take this long end and tuck it up through the hole, just like that. Grab a hold of that, just pull it, and you've got your slip knot. Alright, now we're going to insert our hook, and we're going to chain 6. So you just tuck your hook under there, put that loop of the yarn over it, pull it through. That's 1 chain, and we're going to do 6 of those. Alright, just like that. Now I'm going to come right over here to that very first chain. I'm going to tuck my needle right under there, my hook, my needle. Wow, this is going to be fun. Alright, so now I'm going to grab up that yarn, pull it through, and then I'm going to go on and pull it through that last loop that is on my hook. There's no problem here, no problem here, no problem here. Oh my goodness. Now we're going to chain 2 and 3. Alright. So we've still got our ring. Got chain of 3. Now, you may not want to worry about this right now, but I take this, the tail is what I call it, and I just kind of tuck it right here along it, so that I'm going to crochet right over the top of that. So now I'm going to do 2 more double crochet right inside this ring. Okay, so we're going to yarn over, insert it right into the ring, draw up the yarn, and then we're going to yarn over again and pull it through 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on your hook. I'm going to yarn over again and pull it through the 2 remaining. So now you've got 2 doubles on your thingy. Okay, we're going to do another double crochet. You can see I need more sleep. Anyway, so we're going to do a 3rd double. Okay, yarn over, insert into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2 more. So now you've got 3 doubles, and now we're going to chain 2. We're going to go right back into this same ring here, okay? And we're going to do that again. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull off 2, yarn over, pull off 2. And now we're going to do 2 more double inside just the same way. So that we have a cluster of doubles. Alright, There's the first cluster, second cluster. Now we're going to do this until we have 8 clusters. Okay, so chain 2, then we're going to do 3 more doubles. Alright, now we're going to chain 2 again, and we're going to do this all the way till we get back over here. Now you're probably going to have to push that out of the way, making more space. So again, we'll do three more doubles, chain 2, 3 more doubles, chain 2, until you get 8 clusters. And I will meet you back. Okay, now we've come around here, and now you should have 8 clusters. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. With that beginning chain 3 as your first double for that cluster. Okay, now here I've gone over and I've crocheted over that extra tail, and I'm going to just kind of snug on that a little bit to pull that hole a little smaller. And I'm going to snip off the extra. Now make sure you're not snipping off your string here yet. So I'm just going to kind of snip that off, get rid of that extra bit of tail, and then just kind of pull it back apart like that to hide that. Okay, so now we've done the 8 clusters. I'm going to go ahead and chain 2, and then right into the top of that chain 3, we're going to insert our hook, and we're going to pull up a loop and draw it right through that, right there, that loop that was on our hook. Then we're going to chain 1, draw that up, and now I'm just going to snip that off. Okay, so that is the end of that color. Now, if you want to keep it that color, that's fine. You can continue using that color, but I'm going to switch, and I'm just going to take, and with that chain 1, I'm just going to pull this right through here and snug it down. Okay? And you can see here all these chain 2 spots, and that's where we're going to be doing our work. Alright, except when we attach this. And I'm just going to go right through here in the middle of the chain 3. I'm just going to go right in here and just pull that through. And it's just easier to tie this, and then you can weave this in. But I just to keep it in place. It's not, you don't have to, but I think it just kind of makes it a little more secure. Alright. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, where we attach that, just going to stick my hook right in there. I'm going to grab the yarn, pull it through, and just do a chain 1 right there to get that all hooked in. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 6 double crochet right into this chain 2 spot. So yarn over, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2 more. And we're going to do 6 into that same chain 2 spot. And I don't know the name of this yarn because it is all just scrap, and I just took it out of my scrap bag. And this, I believe, is cotton, and it's probably, it could be I don't think it's Crafter's Choice, but it's probably, I'd have to get up and look. But this is a cotton. So again, we're doing 6 inside, just like that, so we can make a scalloped edge. Alright, is everybody caught up? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doubles inside that. Now we're going to go right here, and we're going to skip the first double right here, and we're going to go right in here, insert our hook, and pull up a loop, and we're just going to do a slip knot right there in that second double. Now we're going to go back here into this chain 2 spot, and we're going to work 6 more doubles. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull off 2, yarn over, pull off 2. And we're going to keep doing that until we have 6 double in that same chain 2 spot. And one more makes 6. Alright. You see how it's making those scallops? Now again, we're going to skip that first, and we're going to go right in here into this stitch, pull up a loop, pull it through the loop on your hook to make a slip stitch. Now we're going to do 6 more right inside this. And one good thing about this is that you can start and stop the video and in anywhere you want if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, then I'm going to skip over here, insert my hook, pull up a loop, and pull off that loop right there. And we're going to go over here again and do 6 double crochets. Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I'm going to have enough of this color. Isn't that a hoot? Here's another butterfly that I made. That is a different pattern, but there are so many different ones that you can make. It's pretty cool. But I did this one yesterday, but I thought I would show you. And just wrapped that around to make kind of the body. I thought it turned out pretty. Alright, so back to this, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll skip that first and go over here, insert, and do a slip stitch right there. I'll see how many I can get done. So we're doing 6 more doubles, and hopefully you guys won't run into the same problem. Well, when you're using your scrap balls, that's why one of those counters would work really well in this situation, to where you're not gonna get into a project and run out of your yarn. So 2, 4, 6. We'll skip that first and insert here, do a slip stitch, and then we're going to do that, like I said, in each one of those. And you can see how that is turning out. Isn't that pretty? So that when you get all of these chain 2 spots filled in, you're going to be able to match those, and you can see how that is starting to form your butterfly. Alright, let me keep going here and see how far I get. I may have to find another thing. And what is cool about butterflies is they are all different colors. And like this, see, I ran out of yarn. So let me see what I can find. I don't know about you guys, but I used to keep my yarn in a bag. And I would put bands around it and everything, and it just started getting so messy. So I started putting mine in a Ziploc bag. Now, Ziploc is not promoting this. This is just what I've... Oh, I found my scissors. I have been looking for them forever. Look at this. Can you guys see this? I'm like, I've been looking all over, but it matches... it matches the yarn. Oh, isn't that a hoot? I found them. Oh, that's too funny. Well, now you've seen it, everybody. Alright, I'm going to try to find another color in my my scrap yarn so that we can keep going. Let's see, here's some pink. It's not quite the same, but no, that's a lighter weight. It's a 4 weight, but it's different. Okay, this is a 4 weight, but it's the cotton. It's the same. You see the difference in this? I say it's a 4 weight, but you can tell the difference. This one is a lot thinner. Alright, so I'll put this one back in my scrap heap. Now, a lot of people don't like the magic knot, but I have come, and I hate using that word. I don't like it. It's just, it's a unique knot. So all I do is I put the ends together, just like this. Just lay both ends together and pinch it between my index finger and my thumb, just like that. Then I'm going to take the new yarn that I'm adding to this, and I wrap it over my thumb and underneath the string, underneath these, and then I pull it over the top of it, just like that, so that you've got both of those hanging out. and then I just kind of pinch down with my index finger and thumb. Oh, well, see, it doesn't always work. So again, wrap it over my thumb, underneath, and over the top. So you're going underneath the strings and then back over the top, and then I tuck this under my thumb, which I didn't tell you to do before. So tuck that in, and then you hold them tight, and you just pull them just like that. And you have very little waste. You're not having to cut a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, there's just a little bit. And I just, ta-da! And now you've got your ends attached. Alright, so back where we were at, we've got 3 doubles, 4, 5, and 6. And you can see that the pink color is a little different, but that's okay. Butterflies are all different colors, very unique. Now again, we're going into that. I better slow down so you guys can follow along. That was kind of rude of me. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so you skip the first one here, and you go over here, insert your hook, drop a loop, and pull off that loop that was on your hook. Okay, now we're going into the next double or the chain 2, and we're going to do 6 doubles right inside that chain 2 space. And there's no rush. You can take your time, and again, stop the video, rewind it if you need to, and go back to where you need to watch or anything else. I used to sit there and watch the video through and think, oh man, I've missed it. And yeah, well, I wasn't too tech savvy back then. But anyway, we're coming up to this last double. We're going to again do our 6 double. Okay, we did our 6 double, and we're going to go right over here and slip our hook right under there. You see that? And we're going to wrap our yarn over here and grab that and pull it underneath and do a slip stitch, go right through that hoop, that loop right on your hook. Now I chain 1, and you can see now, you can either end it this way, and you see how that folds over and creates that butterfly. Now if you want to, you can keep going to add more layers. And if you want to stop here, what I will do is untangle my yarn. Isn't that lovely how it does that when you're on camera? but it's real. It's all real. Okay. Now, you saw how I folded that like that. You want to make sure that when you fold it, that where you end here, you use that as your centerpiece. So, and you fold that down just like that. See, you've got all of those different areas in which you could fold it to, and it would be fine. Just like that. And you just match up all those shells, whatever you want to call them. But the way I do it is I fold it so all these shells are, you see how they're kind of beveled in like that? So I fold it so this is right in the middle at the bottom, and that will be your two butterfly wings, so to speak. And I put them together just like that. Okay? And you've got this blue from before, which you can snip off and get out of the way. Alright? Okay. Now what I do on this part is I chain about 10. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, depending on the size of your hook, you may need a few more, maybe a few less. But what I do is I now take this and make sure that I have it pointing in the right direction, so you've got that looking smooth when you fold it over. And you just fold it over the body, and you bring it down just like that. Okay? So you bring it from here at the bottom, and I just hold those ends together, bring it up over the top, and just wrap that around just like that. Okay? There you've got the body. And to secure it, I just have my hook in there in the last one, hold that together, and I will go, let me try to snug this up a little bit. Alright, you see back over here where it starts? I just go underneath that very first stitch there, drop a loop, and pull it through the loop that was on my hook. And that kind of secures that right in there. Now you can either stop right there. You see how that looks? Isn't that pretty? You can either stop right there, or on mine I will take and chain 6 to 8 to give that little swallowtail, just like that. Isn't that cute? And you can stop right there if you want. I'll just snip that off. And I take and I make a little antenna. Now you can make it any color you want. I just so happen to have this blue that I snipped off. So what I do is go to each end here, and I tie a knot. At least I attempt to. See, I didn't do this ahead of time so you guys could see how much fun I have doing this. And alright. Well, I'm all thumbs. Anyway, you put a knot in each end, and then I should probably stop the video, but I want you guys to see how much fun I have. Yes, you can laugh at me. That's okay. Anyway, so I tie a knot in the end, and I'll go up here and I'll just kind of snip that off by the knot. And then I'll go right underneath this chain here. And like I said, you can make that any color you want. But now you can see how now you've got these little antennae. And if you want them to stand out, you could make little white ones and put that in. And I'll show you the difference here, how that would stand out if you snip that off. Alright, everybody, that is how you, and I just, in this end thingy, I didn't tell you, but I just slip that through and snug it down just like that. And a lot of times I'll just leave that. Let me move this back a little. Yeah. Just like that. Alright, everybody, I pray you have a blessed day, and I hope you have a lot of fun. Bye for now, and here's to our next great adventure, because you know what's going to happen. Alright, God bless everybody. Bye-bye.